Hello, my fellow readers. Look what finally came. This is my January FairyLoot adult and young adult book only box. There we go. January was delayed. I think there was a manufacturing delay with the adult book, I'm pretty sure. Either way, it was delayed, and so now it's mid-February and it just came in. But I was very glad to finally see it. I do know what the adult book is. Or the guess for it, but it is a pretty good guess. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But not the YA book. I don't know the YA book. Yes, I can already tell it is the believed one. We'll start with the YA. Let's get it out of the bubble wrap. Okay. So the YA book is Cruel is the Light by Sophie Clark. I do not know this book at all. The cover looks beautiful, so does the decorations along the spine. Here's the back. And the back says, "They say love conquers all, but can love win in a war between demons and exorcists? Or will it just tear them all apart?" So I'm guessing demons and exorcists. Alright, let's look under the cover. Here's the reversible art. See, that's probably the original cover is my guess, but I'll read more about it in a minute. And look at this. This is beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then the art under. And it is signed by the author. Just want to see if there's anything else. Oh, there's a little letter from the author within the pages as well. I think everything else is pretty standard. I love the design of this book, though. This is gorgeous. Let's read a little bit more about it. So this, let's see, January 2025, Unholy Alliance, Cruel is the Light. In a century-old war between demons and the Vatican, an exorcist and an elite soldier form an uneasy alliance to uncover a dangerous conspiracy at the heart of the church. All while battling growing attraction and dark secrets, they must eventually choose between love and duty. Your FairyLoot exclusive edition has an exclusive redesigned cover by Superstar Fighter. That's funny. An exclusive colorway of the trade cover as the reversible dust jacket. So that's what I thought. That's the regular cover design anyway. A full color hardcover design with foil by I'm going to say Madeline Design. But Madeline is just Madlen design artwork on the end papers by Panprika, and then digitally sprayed edges on all three sides by AEA Draws, hopefully, and author letter bound into the book and is signed by the author. So lots of exclusives for this one. And let's do a full read of the synopsis so I can get a feel for what this is about. This cover also just has kind of a waxy feel. It feels different. But like a soft waxy feel. I don't know, I like it. A brutal war between demons and humanity has raged across Europe for over a century. At its heart are two elite soldiers, Celine Eleva, I think it's Eleva, Ayeva maybe, a powerful exorcist trained at the prestigious Vatican Academy, and foot soldier Jules Lacroix, unrivaled in battle. When their paths cross, despite initial distrust, then unwelcome attraction, Jules and Celine discover a terrible secret at the heart of the Holy Vatican City. Soon Jules is forced to question everything he's ever known, including himself, and Celine, unable to ignore her growing feelings for Jules, must make an impossible choice between love and duty. So this will be interesting. Definitely sounds like a romance with demons and exorcists. So anyway, I'm excited to find out what this is about. Now, I think this is not out in the US for a while. I think this is available in UK, but not US. But I will look into that a little bit more. Could also just be that maybe the print is out. Either way. Beautiful. Excited. Of course, if I don't end up super loving it, it will end up on my Pango shop. So if you like the FairyLoot, always check there. Some of them I do keep, and I just love the book that much. But others I may have liked, but I'm not in love with. And so they end up there. And I've sold quite a few now, and I'm grateful for those who buy them. I do have some other books that are not my FairyLoot ones, just regular little books. They're not selling, like I'm not selling them for a ton of money, that's what I'm saying. They're at a discounted price. So if you're looking for any like random manga volumes or just some paperback, I have some on there too, but the main ones is that's a good place to get rid of the FairyLoot because they're beautiful and they deserve to have a buyer and an owner that really loves them. So anyway, let's get back on track. My adult book for this month is one that I'm going to keep because I've already read this book while I listened to the audio of the Ark. I think back in December. I don't think it was within January. I think it might have been December, although I could be wrong. That time period just blends together. But it's Immortal by Sulin Tan, who did The Daughter of the Moon Goddess, which I loved that duology. So I was excited to get this book, and I did. I've already read it. I love it. It's beautiful. Take a look at the FairyLoot edition. So this one does not have like super pale. Well, I guess this is pretty enough, but it's not like on all the sides. The top and bottom are just green. Oh, that is beautiful though. On the back it says, "What the gods did not give us, I would take." And let's see under the cover. That's what we all want to know. Ta-da. It's lovely art. I do think this is slightly more fitting, and the trade release is gorgeous as well, and it had beautiful, I think, hot pink sprayed edges. So honestly, if you can get that one, go ahead. It's gorgeous. I'd be tempted to get that volume just because I loved it. I thought it was a great design. And here's underneath. Beautiful, beautiful. And then the inside art. Just looking to see if there's a sign. I should just read and see what it comes with. There, okay, there's a letter from the author. This is interesting. I don't remember seeing it done like this inside. Because this clearly says, a FairyLoot exclusive edition of Immortal by Sulin Tan, published with Harper Voyager in association with FairyLoot 2025. Awesome. I think the only book that I haven't, it's not like book, it's a compilation of short stories, but is the Tales of the Celestial Kingdom. I have not read that one yet, but I want to pick that up. It also has a gorgeous edition and should match the Daughter of the Moon Goddess. So one day I'll get it. I will read about the book first, and then I'll go over the synopsis, and then maybe give my opinions on the book. It's been a while, but I don't mind. So the theme for the month of January was Rift of Realms, and Lien, the heir to the kingdom of Tanzia, I think that was how I said it. Oh boy, it's been too long. Finds herself in conflict with the mortals who once protected her people, forming an uneasy alliance with the god of war. A dangerous attraction sparks between them, forcing her to risk everything, her people, her throne, and her heart. Your FairyLoot exclusive edition has an exclusive redesigned cover by Jason Chuang Art, reversible dust jacket by Mona Finden. I hope that's how you say it. A full-color hardcover design with foil by Imogen O. A digitally sprayed foredge by Jason Chuang Art with solid top and bottom edges. Artwork on the end papers with a foil by Mona Finden. And author letter bound into the book with a digital signature and bonus content, a prequel chapter. So I will have to check out the prequel chapter because that was not part of my audiobook experience. All right, let's see. Let's see what it says inside. A deadly betrayal. When Lien ascends the throne of Tianxia, I hope that was right, I can't remember. She vows to end her kingdom's obligation to the fickle immortals who once protected them. A dangerous alliance. She must learn their secrets to protect her people, but to do this she will have to forge a tenuous alliance with the one she should fear and mistrust the most, the ruthless god of war. A fight for survival. A treacherous attraction ignites, but dark forces are closing in, and to save her people from an unspeakable fate, Lien must risk everything, even her heart. So this is just a beautiful love story, to say that. I think I can give the first part away, but I don't want to talk about later because there's a lot of spoilers that occur here. But at the start of this story, Lien is sickly, and so her grandfather, and I don't remember, I think her family was dead. But anyway, her grandfather ends up feeding her this, I think it was a divine lotus. Was that what it was? I remember there was the divine piece. Now I sound like I'm just yammering without knowing, but give me a break. It's been a while. And they feed her, I believe it was like a divine lotus. And she goes into like recovery. Like she's not able to like move or do anything while it's taking effect on her body, but it's supposed to be able to heal her. Meanwhile, however, the goddess is coming to their kingdom to collect that flower. It is believed to be theirs. And in so doing and not being able to get the flower, they end up killing her grandfather, or he ends up dead in the kerfuffle. And she has seen that, but she can't really do anything about it. Anyway, she ends up being dragged into like the immortal realm with them, and in so doing she starts talking to the god of war. And there's all these reasons, and I'm not going to get into it, but you just see like their relationship unfolding. And then there is like this big twist that comes in at the end, and it's amazing. And see, I can't spoil it. So there's so much I would talk about with it that I really liked and remembered in it, but I don't want to give it away. But I enjoyed the love story. I thought it was beautiful and well done. So I would say if you haven't checked out Immortal yet, and you liked, especially if you did like the Daughter of the Moon Goddess, yeah, you'll enjoy the writing for this one. It's great. It's got a great love story, a whole in-depth backstory. It was fabulous. I liked it. So I probably won't do a separate review for this, but I'm glad to own it. It's gorgeous. And yeah, I would imagine that my February FairyLoot is going to be here soon, because now it is getting late in February, so usually it arrives by like the week before or the last week in the month, so I'm assuming that's going to be here soon. I have also received some exclusive editions of other books that I did the pre-order for. So if you're interested in seeing them, let me know. I don't know whether or not I'll do it. But I've definitely gotten The House at Watch Hill, which I was kind of iffy about getting, but I was like, oh, I'll get it anyway, and then if I don't want it, maybe it'll end up for sale. But the two, one I have received, the other one should be here soon, is the Ashley Poston. So I got Dead Romantics, that's here. So excited to own that. I always wanted the FairyLoot edition, and I couldn't get it. And they did this special re-release. And then A Novel Love Story should be coming. I was not able to get a 7-Year Slip. It sold out before I could get it. So I'm a little bit depressed, but maybe one day I'll get a chance to get that. And sort of tying into that, I have received the ARC for Ashley Poston's next book. So I'm going to be reading that soon. And I'm very excited. So that is it for this video. Until next time, bye.